You've already begun to understand that on a deeper level, what holds you back, it's often just an illusion. A story that you tell yourself. A story where for some reason you believe you're not enough. Or the mistakes of your past, they define who you are today. But isn't it fascinating how each day it offers the chance for something new? The past doesn't have to follow you into the present, does it? You could think of the past as something that has no power over you now. Something that simply faded. As easily as a cloud drifting across the sky. It's gone, leaving behind only the clear blue of now. And right now you're breathing, aren't you? Feel the gentle rise and fall of your chest. You're here in this moment. And isn't it amazing? In this moment, everything is possible. And as you start to realize this, just notice how it might become easier to be open to the future, instead of clinging to the fears of what might happen. In fact, it's interesting to consider just how much energy we waste on worrying about things that haven't even happened yet, that may never happen. It's like carrying around a heavy bag that's full of might-be's and what-ifs, when all you need to do is let go and feel light, easy and free. So imagine, just for a moment, stepping into a room, your favourite music playing in the background, and there around you, people are smiling. It's as if everything is unfolding exactly the way you'd hoped. And yet you feel comfortable with it, almost like it's second nature to you now. You might even find yourself smiling easily, laughing with others, and feeling completely at ease in your own skin. That is who you are now. In fact, isn't it true that confidence, it doesn't have to be forced, but simply felt? And when you allow yourself to feel it, it just flows. And that is what makes you magnetic, isn't it? Think of how simple it is when you take each step forward. Each new conversation as a chance to express a new, confident, playful you. Imagine how you move through the world now, with a lightness in your step and an openness in your heart. You can be anyone you want to be, and you are, because you've already made a decision to embrace the joy and the fun of being alive. What would it be like to let go of the old stories about not being enough, about fearing failure, and instead stepping into a future full of adventure and possibilities? Because you may already begin to realize you don't have to keep carrying these old beliefs. The belief that you're not enough can dissolve, like steam rising off a hot cup of coffee. And as those thoughts evaporate, you can replace them with thoughts like, I'm more than enough, or I'm worthy of love and joy right now. And you start to believe it more and more each time. Wouldn't it be nice to just let go of all the judgment that you've carried around? To forgive yourself, to allow yourself the freedom to simply be who you are, without the weight of the past holding you back. And if you think about it, when you forgive yourself, you're actually unlocking a powerful resource that's within you. A resource that says, I'm ready to move forward. I'm ready to open myself up to a new experience, and people who can match my energy, my excitement, and my joy. So imagine that future for yourself, stepping into it, as if you've always known it would be this way. The real key is in recognizing the power to change your experiences. Whether in dating, in love, in anything, it's already within you. It's as simple as choosing to see yourself as someone full of potential, someone full of possibility, rather than someone who's bound by the past. What if every time you felt a hint of fear or doubt, you could simply breathe deeply and say to yourself, I choose to let go and to trust in the moment. I choose to enjoy, and in doing so, your worries, they fade away, replaced by the comfort and the certainty that everything will be okay. Because you're not just letting go of fear, you're embracing the simple truth that you're more than enough. Wouldn't that feel good? And now notice how easy it is to take a small step towards what you desire. Each step light and fun. Each step closer to the joy you're about to experience. What if dating, meeting new people, and connecting with love was as easy as that? And you feel free to enjoy the process, knowing every conversation is just a chance to bring more joy into your life. You're not just trying to impress others, you're simply being yourself. And that is more than enough. How incredible is that? Every new experience becomes an opportunity for growth. And the more you embrace it, the more you realise you've always been good enough. Just by breathing deeply, you can feel it more and more. With every new connection, every new step forward. Because you can trust this. You're worthy, you're confident. You've let go of the past. And in this moment, you choose a future that's full of possibility, connection and love. What a beautiful place to be. You're already on your way. As you begin to notice how easy it is to let go of all the old worries and fears, it becomes more and more clear how simple it is to choose something new, something exciting, something light. And the moment you realise the past doesn't define you, it can't. The future opens up. It's like opening a door to a whole new world where anything is possible. Isn't it remarkable how effortless it feels to take that first step forward? Just one step and then another, all while feeling lighter, freer. As though the weight of those old fears had simply vanished, gone. And as you walk, you realise it isn't about being perfect, no. It's about being you, with all your uniqueness, all your qualities. When you think about dating, for instance, doesn't it feel more fun to imagine it as a journey? A journey where you're discovering new connections, not trying to perform, not worrying about saying the wrong thing, but simply letting yourself be present. Can you imagine how easy it is to speak from that place? That place where you're not worried, not anxious, you're just you. Each word flows naturally, with the right tone, the right energy, because you're not judging yourself. You're not putting pressure on yourself. You're just enjoying the connection, not the outcome. Just like in any situation, when you take the pressure off, it becomes easier to simply be yourself. And in doing so, you allow the other person to feel comfortable too. Isn't it curious how the less you focus on what ifs, the more space there is to enjoy the what is, right here, right now. When you feel calm and centered, those little fears, they begin to melt away. And instead, you're filled with clarity, with confidence that you're more than enough. And the beauty is, every time you catch yourself thinking, I'm not good enough, or I fear making mistakes, you just pause. And in that pause, just breathe. Take a slow, deep breath. And with each breath, imagine a feeling of warmth, confidence and joy filling you from the inside out. And as you breathe, imagine begin to realise how easy it is to let go of that old belief that you have to be something other than who you already are. That fear of judgment is simply a story, and stories, they can change. What would it be like to fully accept yourself exactly as you are? And just by doing so, you automatically create space for others to accept you too, with all your quirks, with all your lightness. Isn't it interesting now how you feel truly at ease with yourself? Others, they're naturally drawn to your energy. When you let go of the weight of expectations, you free yourself to enjoy life, enjoy connections and enjoy the moment. And even more fascinating is how easy it is to realise every step forward in this journey, it's a step forward towards freedom. Freedom from the fear of failure. Freedom from the idea that you have to be anyone other than the amazing, unique person that you are. And in this freedom, you begin to embrace the idea that failure doesn't exist. There's only learning. Every step, every conversation, every moment, it's an opportunity to learn, to grow. Not a test to pass or to fail. Isn't that an exciting thought? It becomes easier to see the truth. That the fear of mistakes, it's simply the mind's way of holding on to the past. But now you can choose to let go of the past. And the more you choose to let go of the past, the more the present opens up to you. And as you see the present for what it is, a space filled with endless possibilities, the more natural it feels to simply trust. Trust that you're moving in the right direction. Trust that each step, even the small ones, they're part of the bigger picture. And when you trust, something extraordinary happens. You start to feel lighter, more confident. You become someone who can walk into any room with a sense of ease and fun, just knowing the possibilities, they're endless. Isn't it wonderful to realise dating is not a challenge to overcome, but rather an adventure to enjoy? Every interaction is just another chapter in a story you're writing, A story full of laughter, joy and connection. You could even say dating becomes something playful, something fun, as you see it as just another step towards discovering new experiences, new opportunities and new people who bring joy into your life. And imagine just for a moment how much more enjoyable it feels to embrace all those feelings of fun, excitement and possibility, rather than holding on to the old fear of rejection, of not being good enough. What if the very act of embracing your true self, exactly as you are, was the key to effortlessly creating those connections? And the more you accept this truth, the more that old belief, the fear of not being enough, it fades away, leaving space for your natural confidence to shine through. That confidence, it doesn't come from trying to be someone else. It comes from the person you already are. So now, as you start to see it clearly, just know with every breath, you get to release those old stories, release those old fears, and embrace the new story that you are creating. A story of joy, connection, confidence and lightness. Doesn't that sound like a beautiful way to move forward? Imagine yourself stepping into this version of you, where each day is full of possibility, where you feel worthy, attractive, playful and confident. Not because you have to be, but because you already are. And with each step, the future opens wider, full of love and connection you've always desired. And now, know you deserve. How powerful, how freeing to realise the path you're on. It's not about perfection, but about being fully, completely you. And the more you embrace that, the easier it gets to step forward with excitement, knowing you're worthy of all the happiness, all the love, and all the joy that's just waiting for you. So imagine now how wonderful it feels to feel this confident, this open, this free in every area of your life. And in this moment, just allow yourself to accept this truth at the deepest level of your being. You are enough. You're worthy. You're confident. And everything you desire is already on its way to you.